Hello, beautiful creatures. I am Witch Belle, and today is Earth Day. So, for such a special day, I found the game Save the Earth to help bring awareness for this day. So, Earth Day was originally established on April 22nd, 1970. It is an annual celebration that honors the achievements of the environmental movement and raises awareness of the need to protect Earth's natural resources for future generations. She is our Mother Earth. We need to help take care of her as she provides for us. So, I found this game on Steam. It is free. It says you will try on a roll of a Saving Planet Fund. Get engaged with the activities which will affect the Earth's future. Research, think, make your choice, and see your results. Save our home and its inhabitants. Take part in saving our planet together with us. How to play. The player's goal is to stabilize ecological situation on the whole planet on early stages, and then step by step restore and improve eco-situation of the Earth. In the end of the game, you will get your statistics on how successful your mission was. Each step leads to different consequences. You have to make thoughtful actions and fast. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, so I did record the first part of this already. However, it only recorded my voice and not the actual screen. So, we're gonna start over. Play Alaska. Hi, I'm Jess. I'm happy that you have decided to save our planet. It's not an easy thing to do. Select the region for your headquarters. Click again to confirm. Excellent. So right now the ecology is at 55%. And we want to click on these little E's. They're the eco-friendly coins that we need, our points. Accept one of the Earth eco projects. This will automatically collect everything for us. So let's look at the projects. Earth. Projects aimed at keeping the ecological balance of soil, atmosphere, and plants, as well as studying and introduction of new energy sources. Tip. Implement the eco projects that solve the most pressing problems. The higher the region's loyalty to your eco-organization is, the sooner the project gets approved. So let's start with waste sorting. This process is necessary to avoid mixing different types of waste and preventing further environmental pollution. It is essential for subsequent recycling. Approve. Garbage sorting and recycling facilities. Large-scale construction of sorting stations and facilities to process the recycled materials. This significantly reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills. Recycled materials. Such materials as metal, glass, plastic can be recycled. Recycling allows reducing the volumes of garbage, giving new lease of life to these materials. Each one of us can make a difference in this. Saying that, it is the big corporations that play the biggest role. When they use eco-friendly materials and they take care of their waste and keeping pollution from being spouted into the atmosphere as they're creating these projects and safely getting rid of the waste in an ecological way will make a big difference. If we could do that for every company around the world and get rid of things that there is no way of doing it ecologically and safely for the environment and the beings, us, other animals, our pets, the animals that we eat and consume for food, then it will make the biggest difference. We all must play a part, not just us individuals, but the big corporations as well. Generating energy from waste. The energy is obtained from burning biogas or fuel pellets produced by recycling waste. Woodland protection. Protection of woodlands from devastating impacts, fire disasters, aggressive deforestation. Fire prevention. People should be instructed to avoid burning dead grass and carefully put out campfires. Woodlands should have well-developed forest roads, forest fire breaks dug below soil layer, as well as fire water ponds. Now, I can speak on the burning the dead grass part because I grew up a farmer's daughter, and farmers have, at least the ones I lived with as my family, and the surrounding farms did this in late fall, right after harvest, or early spring, or both, just before planting season. They will burn the dead grass that borders the edges of the fields so that it grows back healthier and more vibrant. And that also gets rid of all the weeds and helps get more nutrients back down into the earth. Now, take a forest, for example. We have a lot of forest fires, wildfires that happen, and they are very destructive. However, there is also a positive part to that. So when we allow some of that burning, to an extent, it breaks down the waste of the dead leaves and the weeds and fecal matter from the animals and the bugs and everything that lines the floor, and helps it biodegrade into the ground to give new life and nutrients to the earth. That way things can grow up even stronger and healthier. So there are good and bad sides to everything. Fire prevention drones. The UAV campaign enhances the detection of fires at the early stages and further monitoring, allowing to organize timely extinguishing. Forest restoration. Activities aimed at restoring woodland biodiversity by planting saplings in sites of fire, felling sites, and former agricultural lands. Vertical foresting. This project is aimed at creating the so-called vertical forests in a megalopolis. Such green buildings will facilitate a favorable microclimate in the city, filter dust particles, provide increased oxygen generation, and protect against noise. Oh, eco-stability. There we go. Ecology has been stabilized in 2025, and we started in 2023. Congratulations, your eco-organization has been able to stabilize the environment. These small things These small implements that we just did made a major difference on how the land was able to be born again. It's now revitalized to be healthier, grow stronger, and be able to be a more healthy environment for all that live there. Capybara, the largest rodent. Japanese zoos provide them with hot springs. Gray seal, pinniped predator. Their name means little guinea pig in Greek. Gray wolf, predatory mammal. Wolves exhibit over 90 identified behavioral patterns. And then we're going to go to the British Isles. The first one was Alaska to learn the basic mechanics, where this one is master the principle of regional loyalty and achieve eco-stability of the British Isles. Select England for our eco-organization's headquarters. Click again to confirm. Our focus is on the British Isles. Alright, so our ecology is starting out at 74% and decreasing. And our loyalty is only 30%. Let's automate that. There we go. But you can see all the pollution that's being put into the air. And then the pollution at the edges that are going into the ecosystems of the fish that we catch and eat. Not only fresh, but canned, frozen, made into our fish sticks and other wonderful fast foods that we eat. And then you see all these negative ones that appear. That's coming from all these smokestacks. Let us start on a project. This time we have Earth, Water, and Social. Water. Eco projects aimed at maintaining the balance of the water ecosystems. Tip. Implement the eco projects that solve the most pressing problems. Social. Projects involving interaction with society, implementation of educational programs, involvement of volunteers. Now this is important. If we do not educate people on what is going on and what we can do to help, then we're not going to get anywhere. So let's start here. So company registration. Official registration of an international environmental organization at the regional level. Approve. Regional projects. Get permission to create new nature reserves and national parks from the governments of neighboring regions. Approve. Eco-initiative. Motivates people to participate in eco-initiatives and adopt an eco-responsible lifestyle. Approve. Cooperation with Greenspace. Establish cooperation with the Greenpeace representatives. Approve. Area of competency, Northern Ireland. Create special teams to influence public attitude in this region. And for Scotland, and for Ireland, for Republic of Ireland. And then, of course, England, where we have our headquarters for this particular situation. Mass media. Initiate interaction with the public. Highlight the activities of environmental organizations and attract a wide audience to solve the eco problems. Approve. Eco TV. Broadcast educational and children's programs, documentaries, environmental news. This is what taught me starting out. I was 7, and PBS was how I learned first about seals and how they were feeling the brunt of the pollution. And that's where I got my start of wanting to protect animals and nature, and falling in love with Mother Nature in every tier of what she's created. So I learned floriculture, I learned entomology, I learned animal science. I was learning anything that my small school would allow me to be able to understand and help take care of Mother Earth better. GreenNet creates GreenNet, a global online service allowing to unite many people to solve eco problems. Now we got that out there. We're going to get everyone on board. And then we're going to start with the major problems. Let's start with the waste. And water. Barrier reef protection. Barrier reefs represent one of the richest ecosystems on our planet. More than 400 coral species, 1,500 fish species, and 240 bird species dwell here. We will protect them. Prove. Trawl fishing ban. Bottom trawling of fish should be banned. Bottom trawling has a disastrous effect on seafloor ecosystems, as many other living beings are caught in nets together with fish, including our coral reefs. Protection of freshwater sources. Freshwater is one of the most important resources that sustain life on Earth. Freshwater reserves are concentrated mainly in glaciers and snow, which are abundant in Antarctica. Major volumes of freshwater are bound to aquifers. These waters are vulnerable to contamination. Save. Floating stations. Construction of floating research stations, allowing to greatly enhance marine exploration, including the related eco problems. River cleaning includes river cleaning and protection of river biodiversity. The main source of contamination of freshwater rivers is human activity. Freshwater lake purification. Fresh lake ecosystems can be quite fragile, being susceptible to bogging and having slow self-purification. Contaminated discharges and runoff cause significant harm to fresh lakes. Reserves for seabirds and turtles. Creation of protected areas on the ocean islands, closed to visitors. Nature reserves ensure calm conditions for nesting and maintaining the populations of seabirds and turtles. Marine reserves implies the creation of nature reserves in creeks, bays, and other bodies of water, which are the habitats of marine mammals. This allows stopping any commercial or other activity in these areas. You stress out an animal, they're not going to live well. You scare away their food, and they're not going to remain in that area, or they'll starve. And then there's no reproduction. So that leads to the extinction of a species. The restoration of coral reefs. The procedure allowing rapid restoration of corals by breeding supercorals, implemented together with the Australian Ocean Institute. And you can see what each of these helps with. The fishing, the water purity, and the dragging. It all protects the waters and the fish. Oh no, chain reaction. Climate Eco Indicator has reached the critical level in the Scotland region. Such drastic environmental changes in one region trigger a chain reaction and affect all over regions. Be careful, the more regions are struck by an environmental crisis, the more difficult it becomes to stabilize the world's ecology. Oh no, so changing things all at once? is bad. We have to do it slowly over time. Otherwise, it can lead to an ecological decline. Oh no! First Scotland, then the Republic of Ireland. Let's see, what can we do? This was in too quick of a period. Oh, it went up temporarily. Oh, that's at 0. That's going down. That's at 0. Well, I may have just destroyed this part of the ecosystem. Let's get everybody on board. Activate 1 booster to get 25 initiative points. No, that's because I'm out of little points. I'm getting little things, but I think I just killed this ecosystem. This little part really is the only thing that's still alive, and it's going up. The northern part of Ireland. I don't know if these can go up now since they've already hit 0. Well, that's what I get for trying to save everyone at once. I don't think there's a way of reversing it. Well, when you can't reverse it, you just keep going. No, I think I killed it. Oh, wait! Oh, it took a while, but it's coming back. Amen to whatever one of the 5,000 gods out there that is helping Mother Nature out. Wonderful. Oh, like K. Okay. Let's continue. Just little bit by little bit from here on out. My first time playing on this one, I learned to go to the social part first. And then this playthrough, I went to that first and then just started making everything pop up really quickly instead of waiting for things to slowly start making a difference. And so then I just crashed the entire ecosystem, minus this one spot. There we go. Ecology has been stabilized in 2028. Congratulations, your eco-organization has been able to stabilize the environment. Right, Bantane. Endangered species. The oldest discovered depiction of it is dated to 52,000 years ago. 9-banded armadillo. This species has a thick scale shell. They can hold their breath underwater for up to 6 minutes. Polar bear. Vulnerable species. Polar bears do not hibernate. Well, somehow I did not destroy the British Isles. I nearly did. So that's a lesson learned. Start with social media first to be able to educate people and take it little by little. So everything goes up in a stable, slow stair step. You can't throw everything out of whack all at once or the whole ecosystem comes down. This was very informative. There is much more. There's Australia, Save the Earth, Seaspiracy, Climate Strike, Crying Animals, and World's Water Crisis coming soon. So they're continuing to add to this. Let's see. Very positive reviews, and I would say I would be one of those. So I'm going to leave it here for now. If you want to know more, I do encourage you to find different resources and learn more about how we can protect and enrich Mother Earth so we can continue to live here on this planet for many years to come. And I thank you for coming on this journey with me. I've been Witch Belle, and have a blessed Earth Day.